Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, wins. And he makes the throw to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the flag court and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. It's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Again, he sends it out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Orioles nothing. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Wins, goes to get it, but the throw is not in time. Schwarber is aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're up 2-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Dwight.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Nunez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores, as it's now a one-run ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Horner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So stepping in, Austin wins as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set, the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Count remains at 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Wins is on his way home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Cue shot here out toward short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, second baseman, Urias.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs 2. Digging in now, Nico Horner, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Nico Horner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batting, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
In now, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Urias is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
Settling in now, David Bodie. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Weak grounder down the line at third. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bodie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
Stepping up now, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Smith stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball well outside. All even now, 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Austin Hayes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The center fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball 1.
Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Austin Wins. Strike one to start the at-bat. A base hit in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Baez is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubbies 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right there for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 16. Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Count now a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. David Bodie will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. David Bodie goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped up. Urias has a play. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And another foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
2 out with the man at first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Ryan Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
A man at third with 1 away. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
A 3-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a hard liner, but foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
From the stretch, Austin Wynns is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Two and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Armstrong. The batter, number 2, second base.
At the plate now, Nico Horner. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cubs 4. Chris Davis at the plate now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Another 0-2 coming. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ramon Urias becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Popped him up. Iglesias waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, David Bodie. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Bryant. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Now batting, Renato Nunez.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato.
Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1-1 to Schwarber. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Drilled to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The O's took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Cobb wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Michael Givens records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Alex Cobb. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 3-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. The Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the Giants 10-2. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 8-2. In other Phillies news, shortstop Gene Segura has been placed on the 10-day disabled list. He's dealing with a finger contusion. Ketel Marte had 3 hits in the contest, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 3-2. Walker Buehler grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 3-2. The Miami Marlins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-6. Noah Syndergaard fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 3-0. German Marquez twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as Colorado beat the Padres 3-0. The Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Blue Jays grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. The Cleveland Indians got 12 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-0. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. In other news from Boston, relief pitcher Marcus Walden will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's dealing with shoulder soreness. The Washington Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-3. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.